I'm Stacy Derleth, the librarian here at the Discovery School. I'm going to talk to you about 7 books that I think would be amazing gifts that you could give your child. All Are Welcome by Alexandra Penfold, illustrated by Suzanne Kaufman, is an amazing book that talks about how children can be different but still be wonderful and valued for their differences and included and welcome in a school, particularly in this book, but it could be in any setting. Love by Matt de la Pena is about how love is all-encompassing and inclusive and can change, and sometimes it can be really hard, but at the same time it's still always present and there and ready to be offered to whoever it needs to go to. I Am Enough by Grace Byers is one of my favorite books. It talks about how no matter what you look like, what color your skin, what color your hair, what your hairstyle is, what your desires of goals, you are enough, they are enough, and that they should be accepted and embraced for who they are. The Adventures of Beagle, the Unimaginary Friend by Dan Santat is the adventure of an unimaginary friend who has not been claimed. He's looking for his friend, as a lot of children are looking for friends, and he's willing to take a little bit of a trip to find that perfect friend for him, and when he does, it's magical. I Like Myself by Karen Beaumont is about how we can all be unique and still be wonderful and value ourselves for our differences. The next 2 books I'm going to talk about are ones that really don't have words. My experience with small children who cannot read yet or who struggle with reading, having a book that's wordless lets them just explore the pictures, which is a really great skill for them to build later when they're trying to get context clues from pictures in the books that normally foundation elementary students would read. These books are Caldecott winning books, which is a medal for 14 and under from the American Library Association. The first one is A Ball for Daisy by Chris Rashka. It's a really great story about friendship, sharing. Daisy loses the ball, it gets broken by another dog, and understanding loss and value. And then at the very end, just as a spoiler, the ball is returned or replaced by the other dog. So it's a really good story about sharing, caring, replacing, taking ownership, and being responsible. Wolf in the Snow by Matthew Cordell is another Caldecott Award winner. It has a few words, but really not a whole lot. And it's the relationship between a person and an animal who they save, and how doing the right thing doesn't just have to extend to people. It could be themselves or even with animals. But it's again another picture book that has very few words that a child could explore on their own or have a discussion with an adult to see what they can understand and decode the images in the book. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you find these books helpful for gift giving ideas, and subscribe and get more ideas for inspiring and educational content.